I have in front of me here a new combo satellite and digital terrestrial receiver from Smart Electronics in Germany called the CX61. Okay, I'll just give you a quick overview of what's involved in the box itself. We have the box here. It comes with a remote control and a set of AAA batteries, and also we have a user manual which is just in German, but we have a lot of information in English on the website, and we'll be able to translate this to English. Basically we have two feeds coming into this combo box, and the idea and the purpose of the combo box is to be able to get the free Irish and the free UK digital channels on a single box. So the digital terrestrial Irish channels can be picked up on a UHF area such as this, and then the free satellite channels can be picked up on this satellite dish here. So basically be able to get the BBCs, the ITVs, Channel 4, and including all the HD channels. Okay, so I'll just spin this out of the way here now, and we'll have a quick look at the box itself. On the front of the box here we can see we have a power button on and off. We have ability to go up and down with channels, and also to adjust the volume here with the over and back button. We have a menu button and an exit button, and we have a card slot here as well where you can put in a cam. Okay, if we turn around to the back of the box, we have an LNB in from the satellite feed to give you the BBCs, an antenna in from to give you the digital Irish channels. You have a USB key where you can add on an external hard drive, a HDMI lead to give a feed to the television in HD, RS232, which you wouldn't really use, but it's mainly for software updates, things like this. We have a SCART lead, and then we have a series of RCA connections and also an on-off button. Okay, now I'm going to quickly spin through connecting this. We have, very first thing I'm going to do is just put this into this adapter here, and I'll plug in the box. And now I'm going to take these two feeds I have here. The first feed comes from a terrestrial aerial outside. So if we just look at it here, it slots in here extremely quickly. And the next one here is simply going to feed in here. And then we just screw it into position like that, okay? Just spin it around here, and I'll screw it in. And the final step now is to take, in this case I'll just take a SCART lead. You can connect it with a HDMI either and connect it just up to the television, okay? So here, this box here, we actually have it pre-tuned already. If you're buying boxes pre-tuned off us, they'll come with the satellite but not the Irish channels on it, simply because tuning in the satellite channels is universal right across the country. It's all coming off a single satellite, but with the Irish channels it'll come from depending on what transmitter you're on. Okay, so if we come along and we just look at the basic channel list here, we have the Irish channels coming from the top, and then we've added on the BBCs and the ITVs from the satellite afterwards. So this works out great in terms of it's very, very convenient. Now this box here is PVR ready, which means I can pick up an external hard drive like I have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect this onto the box here quickly. I'm going to spin the box around. You can see there's a USB port here. Just grab it here and I'll just slot it in, and we have it. Okay, we'll wait a second here. And just take a moment for this to register on the particular box itself. Okay. Now the great advantage of this is it'll allow me to do things like pause live television, and in fact I can record directly onto the hard drive as well. So if I come along here now, I'm just going to pick up the remote control. I'm just going to show you here we have a record button and a play button here. Okay, what I can actually do here is I can come along and I can hit record. So now I'm actually recording RTE1. Okay, and I can flick to RTE2 here and still look at it. So even though I'm looking at one Irish channel, or recording one Irish channel, I can flick to the next. And as well as that, a great feature here is that I can actually flick into the satellite channels. So I can choose any satellite channel I like and look at it. Now I can actually come along here again and press the record button, and I can actually record BBC. So I'm recording RT1 and now I'm recording BBC2. If I flick through there, what you'll see here is that the full list of satellite channels is now gone off the list, because it'll only let me, I can record and look at any one of the Irish channels. I can record BBC One and look at any other satellite channel on the same transponder. So it limits me to BBC Two, which is the only other one that's an option for me right now. So to stop me choosing the invalid choice, it lists me there. So So I'm looking at BBC 2 now while recording BBC 1. Now if I come along here and I go and I press the stop button, I can actually stop recording. It'll ask me which would I like to stop recording, RT1 or BBC 1. And if I come down across, I'll simply go OK here to stop this. And then I hit the stop button a second time and I'll say yes, I would like to stop this. So both recordings have now stopped. And now what I do is I simply come along, I hit the media player button and I come up to I come over here to media player, and what we can see here now is we've defaulted on the music. So if I hit the red button, I can switch here. Sorry, let's just exit out. Media player, and hit the 0 button, sorry, to switch. And I come over as far as record here. And if I click down here now, I can go to, we'll say, the dispatches, which are after just recording, and I can play it back on it. So from that perspective, it's absolutely brilliant. We just brought in a limited sample here initially. We're selling them off on the website there, but it seems to have a lot more functionality and comes at a lot lower price than other alternative combo boxes on the market. So it seems to be a very, very impressive box. It also has a very limited media player. It can handle certain movie files and music files and photos and things like that. So overall, this seems to be a very, very impressive box. Right now, we're just at bringing in the initial batches of it, but I'd say this will be a big seller for us on tvtrade.ie.